birthday party. I don't know if y'all remember my birthday party. It was called Fashion Insta, some shit like that. Fashion something. It was a fashion something. You had to be fly to be in this party. You hear me? I had a birthday party a couple of years ago. It's called Fashion Insta, some shit like that. And you know, you feel me? I come in the club. I'm just looking good. You hear me? I'm looking good. Like everything. Like, bitch, you could smell me a mile away. Because this how good I was smelling. I was smelling good. I had on my good motherfucking Kenzo cologne perfume on. And I was in a good mood. It's my party or whatever. It was my motherfucking party. It wasn't nobody else's party. It was my party. I'm lit. Drinking Hennessy like a motherfucker. You hear me? I'm drinking my Hennessy, whatever, minding my business, doing what grown folks do. So some girl, she come over or whatever. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the fuck she did. I'm standing up in the corner. I'm posted. I'm standing up in the corner, chilling, minding my business. Standing up, and I'm just looking good. You hear me? She walks up on me, right? Look at this shit. She woke up on me, and she go like this. Look, hold on. She woke up on me. You listening? She woke up on me, and she goes like this. Now, this bitch looking at me, and I'm looking at her face. Because I couldn't understand, like, why would she woke up on me and do like this? Like, it was like she didn't want nobody to talk to me. She was just guarding me, like, she just hit the wall, like, boom. So I'm looking at her, I'm like, you know, I was kind of scared at first. Like, I didn't know what I was getting into. I was scared. Fucking scared. Couldn't believe she did that. So now, I'm asking her, I'm like, yo, boo, why you doing all that? What happened? I did something to you, baby? What happened? What's going on? Why you come up on me like that? She like, cause you look the fuck good, and I got to have you. So now, I'm like, oh shit, there's some freaky deaky shit going on. You hear me? There was some freaky deaky shit going on. Dope. What? It's not in here, it's out there. So now, I'm in the house. Y'all want to play games. I ain't got time to play games with y'all two. So now, or whatever, when the bitch come up on me like this, I told y'all what she did, right? I'm standing in the party, I'm looking good, I'm chilling. No, it's my party. Watching the party, I'm drinking, I'm sipping. She come up on me, she go like this. In front of me. Like, so I'm looking at her like, yeah. What's up, boo? She like, you look so motherfucking good and I got to have you. I'm not leaving until I have you. I'm like, ooh, okay. I'm like, ooh, I like her energy. You know, when a bitch got energy like that, especially when you fucking with me, you got to come correct. You got to come up on me correct. So I was feeling her. I'm like, ooh, I like the way she bodyguard like she don't want no other girl to talk to me. She did her shit. You feel me? She didn't want no girl to talk to me. Because she was guarding her motherfucking trophy. You hear me? So now, I'm like, oh, you know, I like your approach and shit, you know. Whatever, that was nice, mama. Whatever, mind you, look at this shit. I'm standing next to a whole bitch that I just came to the party with. That I was fucking with. And the shorty did that. It was like she got my attention. You got 20 points for doing that. You did that in front of her. You see me walking with a bitch. And you go do some shit like that. Bitch, you got to get fucked. 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 Because girls don't do that in real life. You hear me? People don't do that shit no more. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, yeah. Whatever. You know, I ain't let her know, though. I'm still rocking this shit. It's my party. I'm still rocking. It's my party, you know. Whatever. I'm having a good time. So now, you know, I get away from the bitch or whatever. You know, I swindle my way to get away from her. Whatever. Look at this shit. Party go on. She cutting eyes at me across the room. I'm cutting eyes back at her. You hear me? I'm cutting eyes at her. She cutting eyes at me. I'm only cutting eyes at her because I liked her little approach. So I wanted to know what she was about. This was my first big girl I ever had sex with. She was a big girl, but she was a pretty big girl. She was a pretty big girl. Don't get it twisted. She had a beautiful face. She had a beautiful face to be a big girl. She had a beautiful face. I can't knock her. She had a beautiful face, and her approach was like a skinny girl. She was a big girl, but her approach was a motherfucking skinny girl. Like the way she walked up on me. I got to replay this again, the way she walked up on me. It was my party. It was my party, and her approach was to be a big girl. Big girls don't do shit like that. You hear me? Big girls don't approach no motherfucking sexy motherfucker like that. Big girls don't do that. This was a big girl. She was secure about herself. She just knew she had to have me today. And she just knew it. This is what she wanted. So, I'm standing there, whatever, and I'm in my own party, and this big bitch, I just walked in with a bitch, and this big bitch, she come up to me like this while I'm standing in the corner, sipping my shit, minding my business, looking at the new bitches around that's in my party with me, trying to scope out who I'ma fuck with. But I got another bitch that I don't walked into the party with, because this was my bitch. We wasn't together, but we was fucking. She was one of my hoes or whatever. And this big motherfucking girl, she woke up to me while I'm with the bitch, and she go like this. Like, and looked at me in the motherfucking eyes. And I'm like, ooh, like, what's up with you? She said, I got to have you. Mind you, the little bitch that I'm next to, she didn't even say nothing. Like, and mind you, this is a big bitch who approached me. Like, she said, I got to have you tonight. It's a big bitch. Big bitches don't do that. 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 I can't be making this shit up. Big bitches do not do that. She was a confident big bitch. That's what I liked about her. She was a confident big bitch. And she had a pretty face. She was beautiful in the face. But she was a big bitch. You hear me? She was a big bitch. But she was confident in her shit. She was confident in her shit. I got to give her that. She had to get fucked. Moral of the story, she had to get fucked. She's a big bitch. Big bitches don't do that. What big bitch gonna approach a motherfucker that look good and do some shit like that? Like, for real. So I was, she cutting eyes at me in the party. I'm looking at her. Whatever. I get drunk, wasted drunk. Whatever, on my way outside, whatever, Brad comes up to me, my little sister Brad. Brad like, yo, because they swindled Brad. They seen that I had a little sister with me. Brad. So the big bitch and her friend, they went to Brad. They didn't come to me after she did her shit, after she bogarted my space. You feel me? After she bogarted my space, she was like, she went to my friend Brad. She was like, yo, let me tell you how this big bitch swindled Brad, dumbass. She swindled Brad and Brad swindled me. And so, the big bitch go to Brad or whatever, and she say some shit like, hey, everybody. The big bitch go to Brad or whatever, and she tell Brad, she like, yo, Brad, mind you, my party just over. My party just ended. It's 4:00 in the morning like a motherfucker. I'm stumbling and tumbling out the doors. You hear me? So the big bitch, she go up to Brad. She was like, Brad, I'm having a party tonight. Mind you, like I told you, it's 4:00 in the morning already. The big bitch said, yeah, I'm having a party tonight. And I want you and your friend Angel to come. What up, Mo, baby? She like, I want you and your friend Angel to come. Brad drunk. I'm drunk. It's a dark and gloomy motherfucking night. It's a dark and gloomy night. This was a dark and gloomy night. So now, Brad forgetting that it's 4:00 already, like a motherfucker. So the big bitch told her, like, yo, I'm having a party tonight. And I want you and Angel, your friend Angel, to come. Like, I want her to come. I want her. So now Brad comes to me. She taps me on the shoulder. She like, yo, AP, there's 2 girls over there or whatever. They talking about they having a party tonight and they want us to come. They want us to come. So I'm on drunk, but I had to think about it. I'm like, Brad, it's 4 in the morning. she having a party tonight? Whatever. But we so dumb. We was drunk. We was dumb. We was drunk. We so dumb, right? So now, I must have taking mad long or whatever. So the big bitch rolled up. She rolled up in the van on the side of us. She rolled up in the van on the side of me. I can't make this shit up. She rolled up in the van on the side of me. Like a van, y'all. She rolled up on the bed. And let me tell you something. This big bitch, she was confident about her shit. She was confident when she came up to me in the club and she smacked the wall in front of me and was like, I want you. She was confident when she motherfucking rolled up on the side of me in a van and said, get in. I was loving this big bitch. I was loving her. I was loving her energy. Because big bitches don't do shit like that. That's a skinny bitch job. But she was a big bitch and she was confident in her shit. You understand what I'm saying? This big bitch, she was so confident in her shit. I can't make this shit up. She was so confident in her shit. And I was feeling that. I was feeling every second of it. I just was feeling every second of it because it's like big bitches don't do little girl shit. So now, whatever, now, you know I gets in the van because I'm feeling it. I'm like, oh, this big bitch. She came, she jumped up on me in the spot, told me she want me tonight. Oh shit, this big bitch, she rolled up on the side of me in a motherfucking van. I was loving this big bitch. I was open like a motherfucker. I wanted to know more about the big bitch. I wanted to know more about the big bitch. The big bitch had a pretty face though. Her face was real pretty. That's what got her in the doors. So now me and Brad in this motherfucking black van, right? We in this black van or whatever. Shorty like, yeah, I been wanted you, Angel. Like, you don't even know. I been wanted you. I been wanted you. You don't remember me? She was like, yo, you used to come to my job. She was like, yo, you used to come to my job because she worked at Sprint. She was like, yo, you used to come to my job and I used to be staring at you down. How you don't remember me? She was like, you know who I am. So I'm looking at her like, nah, I don't know who you is. Whatever. While we in the van, I'm like, I don't know who you is, man. Whatever. So Brad like this, my sister don't know who you is. She said, the girl was like, ain't you know who I am? Brad said, let me show you a trick. Let me tell you how my sister don't know who you is. Brad was like, Angel, what's her name? So I'm looking at Brad like, bitch, I don't motherfucking know. I was about to say big bitch. You hear me? She was big. She wasn't like fat, but she was big. She was bigger than me. That's big. You hear me? Because I'm a little bitch. I'm not a big bitch. I'm a little bitch type shit. So now, whatever. I'm in the backseat of this van. I don't know the girl name or whatever. I ain't know this big bitch name. I didn't know her name. But I'm going with her. She said she was having a party tonight. It's already 4 o'clock in the morning. I want to know what type of party start at 4 o'clock in the morning unless you having an after hour party. I thought we was going to the after hours. So now, we get in the big bitch crib. She got her own crib. Mind you, the big bitch friend was her roommate, right? The big bitch friend was her roommate or whatever. I couldn't make this shit up. The big bitch friend was her roommate. Y'all remember? So now, I go in the room, in her room with her. Brad goes in the room with the roommate. You feel me? Because they had a 2-bedroom apartment. It was just them two. So when I get in the house, I'm like, well, where the party? Where the other people's at? Because you said you was having a party. That's why I'm here. She was like, baby, this is the party. This big bitch was confident. She said, baby, this is the party. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. You hear me? I didn't know. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I'm like, you know, I don't hear no music. Where's the music, baby? Let's get the party started. It's just going to be us. So now I'm chilling in the room with the big bitch, whatever. She had liquor. She had food. Big bitches, they come with a lot of shit. I can't even be mad at her. She had her own weed. She had food. She made some curry chicken early in the day. She had curry chicken for me. She had Hennessy. She had weed. I didn't have to do nothing. I didn't have to bring nothing but just bring my whole fucking body. You hear me? I was loving this big bitch. Like I told you, she pulled up on the side of me on the van. I got up in the van. Then she seen me in the party. That's how she got me. I'm chilling in my own party. That bitch walked up to me like this. I wanted you all night. I was feeling that big bitch. I'm sorry. I was feeling that big bitch. I wanted to see what she was about. I wanted to know. I wanted to see what she was about. I wanted to know more about her. Because this big bitch, then she had food, liquor, weed, everything. I didn't have to pay for nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Big bitches come with their own shit. You hear me? Big bitches come with their own shit. And she was not an ugly big bitch. Mind you, this big bitch was a pretty big bitch. This bitch was beautiful. Long hair, light skin, pretty eyelashes. This big bitch, the big bitch, and she had class too. Like she welcomed me in with open arms. With arms that stretch out here. She's a big bitch. So she got a lot of love on her. She got a lot of love on her. She got a lot of love on her. She had a lot of love on her for me and her. You hear me? I was feeling this big bitch, y'all. I couldn't even. She had me going, y'all. She had me. No funny shit. I was going. I was like, oh shit, this big bitch got weed. She got money. She got liquor. She got her own crib. She got food. Oh, I was loving this big bitch. You hear me? I was loving this big bitch. Like she had me by surprise before the fucking. So now, boom. Yo, and she know how to treat a nigga too. You hear me? She took my clothes off for me. This big bitch, she wasn't no fucking joke, honey. She knew what the fuck. She was like, I got this bitch in my motherfucking area, and it got to go down. It got to go down. It got to go down. Yo, she was this big bitch. She took my clothes off for me. I didn't have to do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't have to do nothing. She took my clothes off for me. This big bitch, I was loving her. The shirt came off. Motherfucking, my hat came off. She took the hat off. She even took my socks off. This big bitch was no fucking joke. You hear me? She was the real fucking deal. Y'all need to learn from this story. Y'all little skinny bitches, y'all don't got nothing on these big bitches out here, baby. A big bitch know how to treat a motherfucker. Period. A big bitch know how to treat a motherfucker. Y'all skinny bitches be acting too fucking cute. When we leave y'all bitches for a big bitch, you gonna know why after this story. You hear me? You gonna know why. Cause I was loving this big bitch. I laid back on the bed. I remember I was in my sports bra. I had on these American Eagles. I still got the picture in my phone. I had on this sports bra, American Eagle. This big bitch was nothing to play with. You hear me? When the socks came off, she rubbed my toes, bitch. She was massaging my toes. She was massaging my toes, right? Before the fucking. Then she slipped the motherfucking drawers off. You hear me? This big bitch, she was about her motherfucking business. She mean well. She didn't play with nobody. And she said it, I got to have you. And I'm going to do anything that I can just to get you, bitch. And she did it. She hit the motherfucking jackpot. The bitch hit the motherfucking jackpot. You hear me? So I'm laying back. The big bitch took off my bra now. Now I ain't got no motherfucking clothes on. And she didn't give a fuck she was a big bitch. She took her clothes off. She took her clothes off. Like, big bitches don't do that. They don't take their clothes off in the light. Big bitch don't take their clothes off in the light. She was very, like, she just knew that, you know what? This is me, and I'm going to let you have it, bitch. You got to see everything. This big bitch took her clothes off in front of me, motherfucker. I was like, whoa. I was like, oh, shit. It's happening. Right? I'm like, oh, shit. It's happening. It's going on. It's happening. Oh, shit, this big bitch. She like, baby, you hungry? I got some curry chicken in there. I'm naked like a motherfucker. This big bitch rolled the weed and everything, baby. I didn't have to do nothing. Listen to me. She had the weed. She rolled the weed. She took my clothes off. I'm butt-ass naked. And guess what? When she rolled the motherfucking weed, baby, I didn't even have to hold the blunt. She put the blunt in my mouth, huh? I was like this off her. Skinny bitches, y'all need to learn something. Y'all need to learn something. Because y'all be thinking y'all too motherfucking hot for TV. And y'all bitches ain't got nothing on no big bitch. Y'all little skinny bitches, y'all need to go play in traffic. Because these big bitches got y'all beat. These big bitches got y'all beat. Y'all skinny bitches, man, y'all in for a motherfucking run, baby. Y'all in for a motherfucking run. Because if your man or your woman run into this big bitch, I guarantee you, that motherfucker ain't gonna want you no more, you skinny fucking bitch. You ain't got nothing on this big bitch. So now, I'm like, in my mind, before we started the fucking, in my mind, I'm like, yo, you know, big bitch. I'm like, damn, this big bitch might stink. I'm like, yo, this big bitch, she might stink. She might stink. That's what I was thinking. Because, you know, big bitches, you know, they got a lot of weight on them. Big bitch got a lot of weight on them. So you got to know, like, you know, these big bitches got a lot of weight on their ass. You feel me? So they got to really wash their ass. But look at this, baby. I didn't even have to tell that baby to get in the shower. That big bitch took care of me first. She jumped in the fucking shower. The big bitch got in the shower, y'all. The big bitch got in the shower. I didn't have to tell that bitch nothing. I didn't tell her nothing. Nothing. I didn't have to tell her nothing. She was in the shower. The big bitch jumped in the shower. So now I'm really, yo, she had me going, y'all, like, no, I'm like this. Oh, shit. This big bitch is the truth. This big bitch right here. This big bitch is the truth. This big bitch, she made sure I ate. She made sure I had my liquor. She made sure I drunk. She made sure all my clothes was off. This big bitch is the truth. You hear me? You don't get a big bitch like this. Skinny bitch, you don't get a skinny bitch that'll do all this for you. They be acting too fucking cute, like they too sexy to make sure a nigga is feeling alright. This bitch made sure I was feeling good and I was looking great. So now I laid the fuck back. You know, I laid back, fixed my hair and shit. Because I ain't got no motherfucking clothes on. I'm happy. You hear me? She made sure I ate. She made sure I drunk. She made sure I smoked. She made sure I got to her crib in the big van that she pulled up on the side of me. I was loving this big bitch. I don't give a fuck. And she had her own crib. I was loving this big bitch. You couldn't tell me nothing about this big bitch. This big bitch, I probably would beat my mother up over this big bitch. The way she was taking care of me. You hear me? So now, or whatever. Now, let me tell you. The big bitch get out the shower. I'm laying back. Laying on the bed. Whatever. Just waiting for her to come. Baby, when that big bitch came in the room, that big bitch was smelling like Dove like a motherfucker. You hear me? That big bitch was smelling like a skinny bitch. She was smelling like Dove like a motherfucker. Like she just put the motherfucker on her body. Like the big bitch was smelling real, real good. I can't even front. I can't make this shit up. The big bitch, she was smelling good. She was smelling good. She was smelling good. No, I ain't drunk. I just started drinking. This big bitch was smelling good, y'all. Like, she was smelling so good. This big bitch, she got every point right. Like, skinny bitches don't do that. You skinny bitches is a waste of time. I need to go get me a big bitch. Because big bitches, they really take care of they nigga. You skinny bitches, we got to force y'all to take care of us. No, see, when you get a big bitch, you ain't got to force her hand. She already know what you want. She know what you want to eat. She know if you want to smoke. She know what you want your feet rubbed. She did it all, baby. She was smelling skinny. This big bitch was smelling skinny. Let me tell you. So now, I was laid back. Because I'm feeling good. I'm like, ooh, I got me a big, cute bitch. Whatever. I'm already naked. That big bitch came in the room smelling like Dove. And you know the first motherfucking thing she did? Woo! Sometimes you got to really think about this shit. You know what this big bitch did to me? Yo, the first thing she did, I don't think I ever had head like that, baby. That big bitch had a tongue that was probably longer than this motherfucking world. You hear me? This big bitch tongue was immaculate. You hear me? This big bitch tongue was so devious that, yo, she had me going. She had me going. Like, and when she was sucking my pussy, she was talking like, yo, I've been wanted this pussy. I'm like this, oh, big bitch. You big bitch. Oh, my God. Bro, I was coming so much. I can't even make this shit up. Like, I can't make this shit up. That big bitch was the truth. This big bitch was the truth. So now, whatever, like, she eating my pussy or whatever. You hear me? I'm going. So now I went to go touch her pussy and shit. You know, to do my smell test. Whatever. I hit her with the finger. You know, you got to do the swerve. You know, the swerve and the turn and the... y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. The swerve, the turn, and the... You got to get that. Because we got to get this out the way. Because the big bitch... I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I wanted something on her. Like, I wanted something bad where I could be like, nah, this shit is... See, I knew this shit was too good to be true. But this big bitch... Baby, she came correct. You hear me? This big bitch had her shit together. This big bitch, she didn't want a no for nothing. So now I did the smell test. I'm like, ooh, this big bitch pussy smelled so skinny, bitch. I cannot make this shit up. This big bitch pussy smells so good, y'all. This big bitch pussy, her ass smelled good. Everything smelled good on this big bitch. Like, no lie, I cannot make this shit up. Let me tell you what the fuck I did after. And I'm not ashamed of it. I ain't ashamed of it. Because this big bitch, she had her shit together. Fuck it. She had her shit together. And I ain't ashamed to say what the fuck I'm about to say next. Baby, I put that big bitch right on my neck. I put the big bitch right on my neck, y'all. I put the big bitch right on my neck. I picked that big bitch up and I had that big bitch right on my neck. I swear to God. Brad walked in the fucking room, right? Brad knocked on the door. Brad opened the door. Brad like, sister, what is you doing? I pushed that bitch Brad back. I said, bitch, fuck that. I got to eat this big bitch pussy. Because I was amazed. I couldn't believe this shit. Yo, I'm eating the bitch pussy because I had her on my neck, y'all. Once I smelled the pussy, I put the big bitch right on my fucking neck. I cannot be making this shit up. Ask Brad. I think I'm lying. Ask Brad. Pick the big bitch up. I got the big bitch. Brad comes in the room. I put the big bitch on the bed like this. I go to eat her pussy. Brad like, yo, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Brad trying to stop me. She like, sis, what the fuck is you about to do? I push that bitch out the way. You got to move. Skinny bitch's pussy don't smell like this big bitch pussy. You got to eat that pussy. Baby, I ate that big bitch the fuck out. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I ate that big bitch out. I can't make this shit up. Fuck it. Go on what you want to do. I ate a big bitch out. The big bitch pussy smells skinny. If not better than some of these skinny bitches. And you come across these type of women's once in a lifetime. You don't always get a big bitch that smells good. You hear me? You don't always get a big bitch that smells good. Man, I put that big bitch on my neck, baby. I could have walked with that big bitch. That's how good she made me feel. Like, I felt like I could fly. Like, I could do anything I want to do in the world. And I just picked her up. Right on my neck. Picked her up. Laid her down. Ate that pussy. Ate that big bitch pussy. I ate that big bitch pussy. Call me what you want. I ate that big bitch pussy. And it was good, too. I was even moaning in the pussy, too. I was like, this some good pussy. I was kissing on it like it was... I was kissing on the pussy like I wanted to marry the pussy. Because I was so fucking, like, I was just so, like... How you say that? Like, I was so amazed at how good this big bitch pussy smelled. Because big bitch's pussy not supposed to smell good. Big bitch's pussy not supposed to smell good. Big bitch's pussy not supposed to smell good. So I put the big bitch right on my neck. Fuck it. Call me what you want. I put the big bitch right on my neck. And I ate her pussy. We woke up in the morning, happy as a motherfucker. She happy, smiling. I'm happy, smiling. Now she like, baby, what you want to eat? I said, baby, just cook for me, motherfucker. And I can't make this shit up. She like, yo. I'm like, baby, just cook for me. Fuck it. See, y'all skinny bitches, y'all don't know how to treat a nigga. That's why y'all get cheated on. You see why a motherfucker don't ever look down on a big bitch. You hear me? When you see a cute motherfucker with a big bitch, just know what the fuck I told you. These bitches ain't come to play with y'all skinny bitches. They taking all y'all niggas. You hear me? That big bitch didn't come to play. And she cooked breakfast in the morning. I didn't even have to ask her to. She rolled the weed up in the morning. I didn't have to ask her to. But shit, we ain't done yet. So now I go see Brad. This shit about to take you out. I go see how Brad was doing. In the next room with the next girl. Brad come out the motherfucking room, y'all. And let me tell you what Brad said. Brad said, Porter, sis, yo, why her roommate got a smell? I'm like, what? She like, no, the pussy don't stink. It's her body. I'm like, what you mean by her body stinking? The pussy don't stink, but the body stink. She like, Angel, she got in the shower and everything, bro. Her body was stinking, bro. He was like, yo, the pussy didn't stink, but her body stink. I'm like, Brad, what? What the fuck is you talking about, bitch? She like, yo, she got a strong odor. Basically, the roommate had a strong ass odor or something. Her body stink. Her pussy didn't stink, but her body stink. So now I'm laughing. I'm like, yo, shit like that. You know, we young. I ain't never hear no shit like that. Or whatever. So now, fuck all that. The big bitch cooked for me and shit. I'm feeling good. I got my big bitch. My big bitch wasn't stinking. My big bitch is cooking. My big bitch is cleaning. My big bitch got her own crib. My big bitch, she made sure I ate, slept, got fucked. She made sure I got some good head. She rubbed my toes. See, y'all skinny bitches, y'all need to learn something from these big bitches. Y'all need to learn something. Because y'all skinny bitches is out of motherfucking line. And the big bitch even got head from me. Because I told you once I smelled her pussy, it smelled good. I put the big bitch right on my motherfucking neck and was walking with her. I was walking with this big bitch. You hear me? And she got head too, because she know how to treat a motherfucker. She knew how to treat me. She treated me good. She treated me good, so good. She treated me so good that motherfucker, I kept going back for more. I didn't even want to talk to none of the bitches I was talking to. I'm like, yo, y'all got to get cut off. Because this big bitch, she came correct. You got to cut all them leeches off. All them bitches that they not doing nothing with they self. They not even know how to take care of you and shit. You got to cut those type of bitches off. You got to exit those bitches and send them to hell when you got you a pretty looking big bitch. You hear me? So now, the next time I go to her crib, now I brought my motherfucking strap. You hear me? I brings my motherfucking strap. She like, oh, I ain't never used a strap before. Look at this shit. She like, oh, I ain't never used a strap before. Mind you, I bought 2 straps. I bought 2 dicks. Not one, I bought 2. I bought both of my dicks to her crib because I wanted to see if she could take the big one or if she could take the little one. Whichever one, because this was a big bitch. You don't know what she could take. I didn't know, so I bought both of them. I bought both of my motherfucking straps. You got to bring both of your straps for a big bitch. You don't know. I didn't know what type of hole she had. You feel me? I didn't know if she had a big hole or a little fucking hole. I didn't know. So I bought both of my motherfucking golden girls. I bought both of my golden girls. Whipped it out on the bow. She like, ooh, baby, I think I could take this one, the one that's a 6. I'm like, okay, let's put the 8 away. Put the 8 away. Baby, this big bitch, I didn't even know big bitches know how to ride dick, baby. She got on that motherfucker like a motorcycle. Like she was doing skinny girl shit. This big bitch. Man, y'all skinny bitches ain't got nothing on this big bitch. Y'all skinny bitches need to pack yourselves up and go the fuck to hell. This big bitch, she got on her hands and knees, baby. I will never forget it. That big bitch was riding like, she was riding. I had to look up at the bitch like, oh, what the fuck is going on in here? I had to look up at her. She like, baby, what's wrong? I said, nothing wrong, babe. Nothing wrong. You just keep doing what you doing, baby. You just keep doing what the fuck you doing. You making me feel too good at this point. She rolled me to sleep. Matter of fact, fuck that. The big bitch turned over and let me hit it from the back. The big bitch turned over and she started throwing it back. You hear me? You don't see him. She was throwing it back so motherfucking hard, y'all. Let me tell you something. I was like bouncing off her back and shit. She throwing it back. I'm hitting. I was like this. I was like this in the pussy. Like, yo, you should have seen me. I'm falling back and everything. Falling back into the wall, trying to catch myself. But I was still motherfucking going. You hear me? This big bitch, she was throwing back. She was throwing back. I had to hold her. Because I'm like this. Oh, shit. I didn't know what the fuck I was in for. I didn't know what I was in for. But that shit was fun. I was like bouncing off of her asshole and shit. Like I was bouncing off her ass and shit. I was just bouncing off her ass and shit. Like, you skinny bitches, y'all need to be destroyed after this story. You skinny bitches should look yourself in the mirror and say, mirror, I knew I wasn't doing nothing right. I knew I wasn't doing nothing right. You need to learn from these big bitches. See, these big bitches know how to treat a motherfucker. You hear me? She threw it back. I can't breathe. Hold on real quick. And that's how I motherfucking was. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. The big bitch threw it back so much that I was about to fall. I was like falling into the walls and shit and bouncing back on her. Bouncing back. I was bouncing off of her and shit. It was like we was playing basketball. I was dribbling off the bitch like, you feel me? Layup type shit. This big bitch had me going. The big bitch had me going. I can't front. The big bitch, she had me going. Because everything was right about this bitch. Everything was right about this bitch. So now, I wake up in the morning after the fucking whatever. You know my big bitch wake me up. She got the blunt roll already. Baby, what you want to eat? Tell her again, baby, just make me something. She made me a little steak and shrimps and grits and shit. You hear me? Skinny bitches don't do that. Y'all wake up mad and angry and shit. Nobody got time for you skinny bitches. You skinny bitches, y'all need to be destroyed because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Y'all think because y'all look all good, bitch, that shit don't work. You got to know how to treat a nigga. And this big bitch, she knew what the fuck she was doing. It was like she wanted me to marry her type shit. The big bitch, she wanted to get married, probably. Because the shit that she was doing, it was just unheard of. Like, you hear me? Like, them big bitches, ain't nothing to fuck with. These big bitches is nothing to fuck with. You hear me? These big bitches is nothing to fuck with. You skinny bitches, y'all in for a fucking treat. When your nigga leave you for a big bitch, you gonna remember me. You wasn't doing what the fuck you had to do. You hear me? So now, after the food I'm eating and shit, you know I'm eating. I'm laid back. I'm feeling like this is my house. Her house, I feel like her house is my house. I'm laying back, looking all good and shit. We fuck again. See, big bitches, that shit we ate and fucked again. Y'all skinny bitches don't do that. Y'all skinny bitches is terrible. Y'all skinny bitches just think everything's supposed to be handed to y'all, but y'all ain't giving nothing back. But see, them big bitches, baby, them big bitches is nothing to fuck with. You hear me? The big bitch, she came correct. She didn't come to play. You hear me? She didn't come to play. Big bitch didn't come to play. That big bitch knew what she wanted, and she got what the fuck she wanted, and she tried to keep what she wanted. You hear me? And you skinny bitches, y'all need to be destroyed.